This place was called Hell's Café in Paris during the 1920s. This is how incredibly small a hummingbird feather is. Here's a photograph of a Victorian baby held by their possibly deceased mother. This is the death mask of Ludwig van Beethoven himself. Here's a woman in the Wild West wearing a bonnet and a mask that were designed to protect her skin from sun damage. This is roughly how many passenger trains there are in the USA compared with Europe. Check out this creepy old abandoned doll factory. This is how large the biggest seed on the planet, the double coconut seed, is compared with a person. Here's Linda Blair's makeup tests for the iconic horror film The Exorcist in 1973. This is Travis Ginger standing over his award-winning 2,749-pound pumpkin, which won the 50th Annual World Championship Pumpkin Weigh-Off. Here's a pile of human teeth that were found in the wall of a building that was formerly used by a dentist in the early 1900s. This picture, taken by NASA's James Webb Space Telescope, shows what a dying star looks like. This is a model of a Gigantopithecus, the largest ape to ever live. Here's Martin Luther King Jr. with his son, pulling up a burnt cross from the front lawn of his Atlanta home in April of 1960. Fun fact, this painting, First Communion, was made by Pablo Picasso when he was only 15 years old. Here's a letter from schizophrenic patient Emmy Hawke to her husband. It consists of only the phrases, "Darling, please come," and "Come, come, come," repeated over and over. And this is what one of the exercise bikes inside the Titanic gym looked like. This is what it looked like in 1937, on the first day that cars were allowed to drive on the Golden Gate Bridge. Held in 1903, this is what the first ever Tour de France looked like. This is a billboard that was posted outside of Oak Ridge, Tennessee, a town established as a manufacturing site as part of the Manhattan Project. This is the Pesce Canoe, the oldest boat on Earth. This is Venus the Bulldog, the official mascot of the HMS Vansittart, a World War II destroyer in the Royal Navy. This is Baldwin Street, otherwise known as the steepest street in the entire world. And just in case you were wondering, this is what the inside of an elephant's foot looks like. And finally, in the 1930s, this face cone was proposed as a protective shield against rain and snow.